Good day, folks. This is Judy, Green Pastures Farm. Today we're talking about grass genetic bulls. You hear a lot of people wanting to do grass-fed beef today, and they're using bulls that are not going to get in there. I did it. I think a lot of people have done it. And to finish cattle on grass, you got to get your frame score appropriately matched with your forage. And we're on Kentucky 31 here. We've got quite a bit of clover and some other things in here, but bottom line is, unless you really play around with your genetics and get your size right, this is about a 2.5 frame bull. He's going to be a little over 24 months, and he's going to weigh around 1,000 to 1,100 pounds. He's just a magnificent specimen. You don't see a lot of air between his gut and the bottom of the ground. Look how fine boned that bull is. The sheath, the part that hides the penis up in there, is very tight. He's got a nice tight sheath on him. You don't want a hairy sheath on your bull. But look at the testicles on this bull. I mean, they're just beautiful. I mean, they're matched perfectly. The epidermises on the bottom match each other. There's no hair. It's buckskin. You want buckskin on your nuts. There's no tits on the testicles. That's an inferior trait. If you got a tit hanging out on that testicle, you better steer him, because he's not going to make a very good bull. They need to be fat like this and stay like this all year long, okay? Even when they're breeding animals like this guy is right now. This is September, and I mean, he's been working, but look at that. Super good condition, very aggressive foragers, very docile. We don't have a bull on our farm that I don't trust with kids. Just, you got a high-headed animal, that's stupid, you ought to steer him. Don't use him as a bull. You do that long enough, you won't have anything like that on your farm. But this is the kind of animal, if you took a newspaper and stuck underneath that bull, you sure wouldn't be able to read it, not when you opened it up. You can read a newspaper underneath your animals, folks. All you're telling me is you've got high-maintenance animals with way too much leg. Just remember, that air underneath that belly, when you go to sell them, the more air that's there, it don't bring nothing when you sell it. All you're telling me is you've got high-maintenance animals. But look at the structure on him. Nice flat back, very slick-hided. Just hardly any flies on that bull. He's just going to town, man. Just taking the tips. And you can watch his grazing behavior. Look at this. He's just taking the tips. People say animals aren't smart enough to pick out a diet. Yeah, they are. You give them the chance to do it, man, they can do it. And that's just look how slick that animal is. Very fine, well-defined bones. The finer the bone, the higher the meat to bone ratio. Folks, you can't eat a bone. You don't want a big bone on your animals. Okay? Look at that. That's all grass, man. I remember when I first started out, I didn't know anything. I would feed my bulls a bucket of grain every day. What an idiot. What an idiot. If you've got to feed grain to a bull to get him ready to breed, you need to sell your animals and go to town and get a job doing something else. Don't antagonize your animals. If you're in the beef cattle business, by golly, they need to eat grass. Keep the money in your pocket. Everyone have a great day. This is Judy signing off.